What is up, my dudes and dudettes? This is Byron, the multiple interests man, aka Triple B 780 here, and welcome to the 42nd episode of What's Going On with Triple B Life. Now, I know it's been a while since the last episode that I uploaded, like 3 months ago almost. It is already the beginning of August, and things have been going insane since then. There's been a lot going on since the last episode. Things have changed a little bit from last time, and I'll explain throughout the vid. And without further ado, let's just get right onto it. So recently, things have been going fine throughout the summer. I've been working a lot. I've done my internship every once in a week. I was also cooking a lot of food, and yeah, that's just pretty much it. Oh, and yeah, I've also attended some family events that I'm not gonna disclose entirely, and I basically have been seeing movies here and there. Now, most of you already know that I saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which is a movie that I saw back in May. Probably the only movie that I saw that month. But other than that, I saw multiple movies throughout the summer. I saw The Boogeyman, which is better than the original, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Transformers Rise of the Beasts, Elemental, The Flash, which I actually saw those two movies in a whole entire day, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, and recently Insidious The Red Door. And eventually I'm planning to see Oppenheimer, which I might see it twice this week. Oh, and not to mention, but I'm also planning to see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem eventually, which I'm not sure exactly when, but that'll have to be when I hang out with my dad, but yeah. And not to mention, but while I was at Kings Island, I did ride on a couple rides that I had never rode before, like Cargo Loco, which opened recently, and also White Water Canyon, which was actually a lot of fun. And I actually went there with Jordan, which he and I went there together at the end of May, which was cool. And if you guys haven't checked out the vlog, go check it out. It's kind of fun to watch, so yeah. And speaking of fun, for those that don't know, I actually made another video recently. Dudes and dudettes, you're not gonna believe this, but last month I decided to make another video for you guys to enjoy, which is the Mentos and Diet Coke Geyser Challenge. Go check it out in the link below. I have the thumbnail right here if you want to check it out. So, well, to be honest, regarding that video, it has a lack of views, and I would really appreciate it if you guys check it out, even though the most of you have seen it. But if you haven't, go check out my version first before you can watch other vids of people doing that challenge. I also want to give out a major update from last time. And no, it's not for my channel, it's just for me in general. So you guys remember how I told you that I was a sweep at the park? Well, to be fair, I actually had to expand my opportunity to become a trucker, where I would push the garbage cart around the park and take out all the full bags and put them in the compactor. Well, it's a long story, and I'm not going to explain why because it's very personal, but let me give you a little bit of detail. So my boss wanted to expand my opportunity while I'm continuing to work for them, and basically I agreed to the fact that I wanted to expand my opportunity. And I get paid a little more, so yeah. I also got college coming up this month, and I'm about to be a senior in college. Well, just for 3 semesters because, well, long story short, but I'm going for 3 semesters. Not just this academic year, but halfway through the next academic year. So I'll be in college for an extra semester that I need before I could graduate, which is nice. Okay, so before I give away any more news and updates, I have a lot of merchandise that I do want to show you guys. I bought a ton of merchandise that I obtained, and most of you don't know what I have, so without further ado, I'm just going to show you some. So first things first, I want to show you the Harley Davidson merchandise that I got before my grandfather took me to Yellow Springs for a bit, while we were on a motorcycle trip. You see, while he and I were traveling through this town called Waynesville, or Xenia, whatever, we went into this Harley Davidson store, and he bought me some interesting merchandise. He got me a Bitcoin for free, which is nice. There was a buy one, get one free shirt sale, and I bought a couple. Like this shirt right here, with this eagle on the shirt. It looks interesting, doesn't it? Can't wait to wear this often. And I also bought this gray shirt right here. It says Harley Davidson. It says authentic quality Harley Davidson motorcycles, genuine Y-twin powered, which is really interesting. And he also bought me this beanie that I wanted. Now let me tell you the story real quick. You see, while I was in college this past semester, I was wearing a Carhartt beanie that I got for Christmas, and I suddenly left it in one of the shuttles. Because honestly, my shuttle driver did promise me that she would find that Carhartt beanie for me that I left in the shuttle, but unfortunately, I never got it back. So that's why I got myself this, and hopefully I will not lose it again like I did with the Carhartt one. I also got something very cool to decorate my room, and I basically got a Johnny Bravo Funko Pop figurine. How cool does he look? Hey there, sexy baby. Yeah, oh, dude, I just love Johnny Bravo. Even though I haven't seen his show in years. But it's just a character. Now on to the Kings Island stuff. So most of you guys have not noticed that I bought some interesting merchandise that I bought from the park. And I bought like several of them. So I basically wanted to show off some of the smaller merchandise first. And for those of you that don't know, I bought a couple more pins at the park. One is a Haunt pin and one is a Timberwolf Amphitheater pin. Those things would probably be good on my 50th anniversary shirt that I kept after last year. And not to mention, but I also bought some stickers that I'm planning to put on both my car and also on my laptop. But not all of them at the same time, but on some of those things separately. I got the Kings Island sticker, you know, the logo itself that they use today. I also got the Phantom Theater logo, which is the sticker itself. And I also bought the King Cobra logo. Not to mention, but I also bought the Bat and Banshee stickers, which as you can see, I put them in my car just to decorate it. And last but not least, I bought myself a Phantom Theater water bottle. I'm not joking. As you can see right here, I literally bought myself a Phantom Theater bottle, as you can see. And I like the color that they put in, you know, since it's purple. I think it's perfect. And there's basically a lot to explain regarding this. You see, recently Kings Island revived Phantom Theater as a show called Phantom Theater Encore, and in honor of that, they decided to sell merchandise in most of their gift shops. And Phantom Theater is actually one of them. So not only that they're selling the water balls, but they're also selling the shirts and hoodies. And also not to mention the pins that they're currently selling. So I think that's interesting. Now, I know I've been talking about this a lot lately, and that I had yet done so like I said that I would, but I am planning to make another song for you guys to enjoy. Well, basically my own song that I just wrote. It's not out yet, but I'm planning to get it ready before I could release it on YouTube. Mainly on my music channel, but like in general, I'm planning to make that song exist before anyone else could without having a copyright issue. And one of the songs that I created for my idea is called What I've Been Thinking About. It's actually a fun song, and I'm actually planning to make it fun when I release it. And I'm planning to make it fun when it comes out. And trust me, my dudes and dudettes, you're gonna have a lot of fun listening to it when I get it on YouTube and when I have it on SoundCloud and maybe Spotify. Also, for another episode of the Mickey Mouse Show that I have yet to make, I'm still planning on doing that, but I'm not really sure exactly when I'm going to since I have a lot going on. But yeah, those are just the news and updates other than the upcoming gaming videos that I'm planning to do, and more vlogs and more movie reviews that I'm planning to do. And yeah, that's basically all that I have in this episode. And before I wrap up, thank you guys so much for watching the 42nd episode of What's Going On with Triple B Life. I hope you enjoyed this episode, even though it's not too long, but you know what I mean. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, this is me, Byron, the Multiple Interests Man, signing off. Peace out. Thank you, goodbye, and peace out.